on the NFL on Fox. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NFL on Fox. I'm Sam Rosen, along with a man who knows toughness, Bill Moss, and we'll see toughness today. I can guarantee that. Dallas Cowboys in first place for the first time in 4 years. What's been the key to the improvement, Bill?
Sam, they believe. They believe in what the man is telling them, and that man is Bill Parcels. Everything he's telling them about the team, the offense, the concept, they've bought into, and they're competing. They're not just out there playing this year. They're competing this year because they're bought into it. Now, on offense, the story is Quincy Carter and the change that he's gone through. And what they've done, actually, is they've simplified his playing and what he has to do. They've made manageable third downs by running the football, creating third and short. They max protect on pass plays, play action, 7 and 8 men in blocking. That nullifies blitz. That also takes away mistakes that happens when blitz occurs. And they move the pocket. He's an athletic guy. They do rollouts. They do bootlegs, high percentage passes. The quarterback now for this team is an asset, not a liability.
First 2 games of the season, the Philadelphia Eagles were terrible. The last 2 games, 2 wins. They're more like the Eagles who went to the NFC Championship game the last 2 seasons. And the question is, are their problems solved?
Yes and no. Yes, it's solved when Donovan McNabb plays well. No, when he doesn't play so well, because that's how the Eagles go. And so what do they have to do to get Donovan McNabb going? Well, Andy Reid believes that it's him. He has to do a better job play calling. And what you're going to see today is you're going to see more protection from the line. You're going to see maybe a back staying in or a tight end chipping, buying more time for him. And you're also going to see quick passes in the first quarter. 3-step drop, 5-step drops, 5 yards downfield, screen plays, things of that nature to get him confidence. They want about 80% completion rate at the end of the first quarter, so he carries his confidence through the rest of the game.
All right.
Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Back in Dallas, where the Cowboys have won 3 in a row, the Eagles have won 2 in a row. Dallas and Philadelphia meeting for the 88th time. Warm day here. Humidity 60%. But we've got some sunshine breaking through after some morning cloudiness. And we are set for a big one.
Sam, what do you think? Remember the onside kick a few years ago?
2000, that's how it started. You got Eagles and Cowboys are underway, and there's the onside try, and it's grabbed by the Cowboys, and heading in is Randall Williams, and he's got a touchdown! The Cowboys were ready, and they turned the tables on the Eagles. Randall Williams taking the onside kick, 37 yards for a touchdown.
Well, take a look. First of all, I want you to watch where the ball goes. I don't think it quite makes it 10 yards. You see where it comes up and gets it early? That's the difference maker. The Philadelphia Eagles, their cover team didn't know where the ball was, and it hadn't quite gone the 10 yards it would have to go in order for the Eagles to get it. So what happened was Randall Williams just closed in underneath 10 yards and went up and got it.
The only Eagles player who saw the ball was Roderick Hood, but Williams beat him to it.
When the ball hit the turf and went up, see, if the Eagles had touched it inside the 10 yards, it would have been illegal.
That's right. Muscle healed. Brian Westbrook is deep for the Eagles. Westbrook from the 6. Right through, and a good tackle on the play by Tony Dixon.
And one positive action causes a chain reaction.
Donovan McNabb, a bit of a bad ankle, bit of a bad thumb, but trying to get himself straightened out. He's played better in the last couple of weeks. Offensive line has one change. Jermaine Mayberry is out, and Bobby Williams will start for him.
Injured elbow.
Terrell Buckhalter, John Ritchie, the fullback. Of course, we'll see a lot of Brian Westbrook. For the Cowboys, their defensive front has played well. Leroy Glover has been good. Willie Blade has been a good find for the Cowboys. Very small linebackers, but they're fast and get to the ball. Terrence Newman, and the big hitter is Roy Williams at safety. John Ritchie, the fullback, in motion. Westbrook following Wellborn. Gets up across the 25, close to the 27. Greg Ellis, number 98, in on the tackle. Eagles 3 wide receivers. Dallas with 5 DBs. McNabb finds his man, Freddie Mitchell. Big gainer for the Eagles. Pete Hunter drags him down, but in Dallas territory at the 46-yard line. Little short slant to Freddie Mitchell, and it worked for 27 yards. Terrell Buckhalter in it, running back, takes the handoff. And Al Singleton, the first man to get to him. Dat Nguyen, the middle linebacker, was there as well. Went at running back with two tight ends and Thrash in motion. McNabb, the pump fake, he's being rushed. He slipped one man, but not the other. Roy Williams with the sack.
Up in here and watch, everybody's engaged, and he just runs right over Deuce Staley. You've got to pick up the blitz and protect it no matter what back is in there. Now Philadelphia is going to use Buckhalter, Westbrook, and Staley back there, and that's a
three wide receivers in against six defensive backs. McNabb gets plenty of time, nobody open. Running, throwing deep. He's got a man, it's overthrown. Todd Pinkston was 2 yards behind the defensive backs, but there's a flag on the play. McNabb go across the line of scrimmage.
I believe he did.
Is the punter for the Eagles. And this is a good one. Coming down to Zuriel Smith. He takes it at the 8. He's tackled immediately. Outstanding play by the Eagles' Roderick Hood. A 50-yard punt and no return. Roderick Hood, the defensive back, gets down in a hurry. Zuriel Smith had nowhere to go. First time, if you joined us late, the opening kickoff was an onside kick attempt by the Eagles. Surprise, and was grabbed by Randall Williams of the Cowboys. Returned it 37 yards for a touchdown. So it's the Cowboys today defensively.
I think he's going to stay out of blitz because of how much max protection they go to.
That's Anderson in motion. The play fake, good block by Hambrick. And the pass outside to Dan Campbell, the tight end. He bulls his way up to the 15-yard line. Carlos Emmons took Campbell out of bounds.
I do love defense. I was number 63, but number 53, Mark Simino, that last play here for Philadelphia
was solid.
That was a run blitz, and he blew it out.
Richie Anderson with some blocking, but the Eagles stopped that. Nice play up front by Andy Kalu and Carlos Emmons. And the Cowboys have stopped short of the first down. No rhythm to Donovan McNabb's game yet.
They haven't gotten anything going offensively yet.
He's 1 for 4. Here's 3rd and 7. 3 wide receivers in. Everybody out of the backfield. The rush is on. And Greg Ellis sacks Donovan McNabb. Second sack of the game for the Cowboys. 18 given up by the Eagles this season. Defensive backs in for the Eagles. Sheldon Brown is in. Hambrick goes a play fake by Carter. A good one. He hits Terry Glenn up at the 30-yard line. Hey, I got faked out. I apologize there. What a fake to Hambrick.
Buddy out, and that's the concept of this offense. It's not just drop back passing. Look at the ball handling there, and look at the runners. The running backs and the run linemen are run blocking. And then you have 3 wideouts, and you saw what happens. The linebacker, 53, Simino, see that? He doesn't get down to the middle of the field because he bites on the run.
Now the run for Richie Anderson picks up 4 up to the 34-yard line.
To get to the outside.
3 wide receivers in for Dallas with Anderson in the backfield. Fake the end around. Kalu chasing Carter. The pass too high, tipped, and intercepted by Troy Vincent. Beautiful play by Vincent on the tip ball, and the Eagles take over on the Cowboy turnover.
But even their new rookie, Terrence Newman, outside likes to be a part of the action.
3 wide receivers for the Eagles, to the left side. McNabb's pass batted down by Daleroy Stewart, the second-year man out of southern Mississippi. Have to get to the 20 for a first down. Carter throws incomplete. Intended for Terry Glenn. He was open, but that was not a well-thrown ball. Already first down, so Goen is kicking from his end zone again. His second punt. This one's a good one. Westbrook from the 42. He's got room to return. Slammed by 3 Cowboys. Big hit by Brady James.
That speaks volumes given the record over the last 3 years for the Cowboys.
Play fake, 3 wide receivers for the Eagles. McNabb rolling, faking, nobody open, gets rid of it. To the tight end, Chad Lewis. It was about a ball that was thrown 2 yards in distance, and Lewis took it to the 38-yard line, very close to a first down. Chad Lewis in motion, Westbrook in the backfield. It's Westbrook carrying. And the Cowboys are there, throw for a loss.
Willie
Wow, what penetration by the Cowboys up front.
Give him another one after the game because he's getting off right now.
3rd and 4. McNabb in trouble again. Rolling, throwing, batted away by Terrence Newman. Intended for James Thrash.
So being able to move behind all that traffic and get to the ball and tackle, that's why he's so good on his team.
3rd and 9. They stop the play. Flags go down.
A little anxious.
Where the ball being snapped. Encroachment. Number 23. Defense. 5 yards. Repeat 3rd down.
Carter. It's time and completes to Terry Glenn right at the first down marker, and it is a first down. And the Eagles, Cowboys leading 7-0 as we start the second quarter. The pass by Carter off the hands of Joey Galloway. Troy Vincent was covering on the play. Well, if you like defense, what a defensive battle this has been for the Eagles. Eagles have had the big edge in field position, but haven't been able to take advantage. Goins punt, Westbrook waits for a fair catch, takes it at the 44.
The same place they did the onside kick. 2 years ago, they had a different turf in here, and it bounced differently than it does today.
On first down, short drop, the pass complete to Thrash. He's out of bounds across midfield at the Dallas 49-yard line. Westbrook behind John Ritchie. There's a good hold. He breaks through. Across the 30, tripped up by Roy Williams. Beautiful run by Brian Westbrook, and you said at the top, he's the home run man.
Now watch what he does when he gets to the perimeter out here, and watch the blocks. He throws the spring net right there. He takes out Coakley, and that springs the corner. Look at 48. I love the way that guy plays the game. Passing doers, when all else fails, line up and run the football.
Not running here. Westbrook split out wide to the left side. McNabb short drop throws, completes down to the 20-yard line to the rookie tight end, L.J. Smith. 3rd and short at the 20-yard line. 2 tight ends in. McNabb in trouble. Finds an opening. Dives. The ball pops loose. It's recovered by the Cowboys. It's ruled down. It was ruled down by the officials. And it looks to be at the 17-yard line. It'll be enough for a Philly first down.
Box made him a great runner.
3 wide receivers in for the Eagles. The toss is to Westbrook, trying to take it outside. Gets down close to the 10-yard line. Flag comes in. Coming up. And it's against the Dallas Cowboys.
After the running back.
They've had only 1 passing touchdown this season. It's Westbrook behind Ritchie, turns the corner. He's in, touchdown! Brian Westbrook.
Same play they did before behind Ritchie.
His 3rd touchdown of the season. And this time the Eagles did capitalize on the good field position. A 55-yard drive, and Westbrook coming up with the key plays. The 21-yard run and the touchdown run. 40 seconds into the second quarter. Brian Westbrook, his 7th carry of the game. It's good for 5 yards and a touchdown as he broke the tackle attempt of Terrence Newman. The Eagles have tied the Cowboys. Been with Bill Parcels, player, assistant coach. On first down, Carter drops it off to Troy Hamrick. Cuts back to the middle of the field. Gets up close to the 40-yard line where Mark Semino takes him down. Backfield, Terry Glenn in motion. 3 wide receivers in, blitz coming. Complete to Terry Glenn, a first down. That's the 45.
For Jim Johnson, that's the game he's going to have to play. Because when you...
Cowboys also have Gennaro Dinopoli, former Tennessee Titan, in at center. As they rotate their centers, and there and Dinopoli. Carter throws for Glenn. How about that catch? It's short of a first down with Nate Wayne bringing him down, but a leaping grab by Terry Glenn. Tight ends in on 4th and 1. Quarterback sneak. It's going to be close. This will be very close.
That's exactly what Bill Parcells is doing with Quincy Carter.
Maybe on case out in the backfield. Carter looking for a screen. It doesn't develop. It was just broken up. Outstanding plays by the Eagles. They're reading the screen beautifully. Kason caught the ball, but there's no gain on the play.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because they play action so much that when they do finally run set, pass set, see that? They said, come on, guys, you're not passing the ball. I know it's a screen. The Cowboys run block on every single down. Whether it's a pass or not, they run block because they play action pass. Okay, they don't have 5-set drop. So on that, when they show pass protection real quick, the Eagles defense know it's a screen because they don't pass protect.
3rd and 11. Blitz is on. Carter gets away and looks to throw long. Way downfield for Glenn. And it was incomplete. It was picked off by Clinton Hart. He caught the ball, but he was out of bounds. He was across the end line. What a grab by Hart.
You know, it's all right. Bill Parcells is probably going to throw the flag here.
Let's see if the Cowboys do challenge. The ball up in the air. The grab.
He's out.
1.
Out of bounds. Gonna act like it's our ball, but in actuality, they know it's not their ball, and the defense is ready to come back out in the field.
And here will be
After
the
reviewing the play, the defensive player's left foot came down inbounds, his right foot came down out of bounds. It's an incompleted forward pass. It'll be 4th down at the Philadelphia 45-yard line. Dallas is not charged the timeout.
A great play by Hart. Terry Glenn, the intended receiver. There's the second foot coming down outside across the end line. Game remains tied, and we'll be right back. The great Dallas Cowboys defensive lineman, one-time linebacker as well, Randy White here, because at halftime they will honor Tex Schramm and induct him into the Ring of Honor here in Dallas. From the 33, Quincy Carter fakes the handoff. Under pressure from Hollis Thomas, he gets away. Slides at the 41-yard line. Picked up 8 on the play. Anderson slipped a man and another. Turns it into a first down run. Straight ahead, Nate Wayne finally took him down, but Anderson broke a couple of tackles.
One in particular in the backfield by Corey Simon. From the waist down.
And then Dan Campbell shifting. Avion Kason behind Anderson. Good block. Short pickup to midfield. Pick up about 3 on the play. Coming down to the 2-minute warning, the Cowboys have run for only 37 yards in the game. They go empty backfield. Kason and Anderson, the running backs, are split out wide. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Carter gets time, and it's through the hands. That one dropped by Terry Glenn. So then when he throws a good pass, they don't hang on. Terry Glenn just had one there. 5th punt of the game for Toby Goen. And this is a good one. Way up in the air. Fair catch, wave 4. Westbrook lets it bounce inside the 5 and bounce at the 2. How about that one? Bill Parcells says, keep the foot in football. Your punter can be a weapon. For the Eagles. Play fake. McNabb throws. Incomplete. Did he slip? I think he slipped in the end zone, Bill.
Field. I don't know how much traction you can get with that.
Have to get to the 12 for a first down. Short drop and a throw. Too high.
Look at the feet. It's all you have to do is look at the feet with Donovan McNabb, and when they're moving like that, that ball is sailing.
Dirk Johnson deep in his own end zone. Gets it away quickly. Good punt. Zuriel Smith from the 47. Avoids one man, not another. Oh, terrific play by Troy Morey. Ball comes loose. And the Cowboys recover. 50-yard punt.
Timeouts. So they're sitting here at the 50-yard line with 2 timeouts left.
And plenty of time on the clock. 1:19. Game tie.
3 wides.
The draw play, Avion Kason. Puts it outside. Nice move by Kason down to the 32-yard line. Lito Shepard on the stop, but the quickness of Avion Kason. He can't.
Yeah, but look, they spread you out. They make you go nickel. Now you only have 6 men in the box. With Dallas's big offense.
The 32 on first down. Carter waiting, being rushed. Michael Lewis on the sack. The safety came late.
That was big. Kick the field goal.
Emmerich and Anderson in the backfield, protecting Quincy Carter. Nobody open. Looking, running for it. 35 out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. It'll bring up about a 50-yard, maybe 51-yard field goal attempt for Billy Cundiff. It will be a 51-yard field goal try for Billy Cundiff.
52 is his long so far this year.
Gets it away. It's got the distance. It's right through. Billy Cundiff, whose shoe is in Canton, Ohio. When he kicked 7 field goals against the Giants, the Hall of Fame called up, said, "Send us your shoe."
Players, but it's been the defensive line for both the Philadelphia Eagles and Dallas Cowboys that have controlled the tempo of this game.
And the Dallas defense held the Eagles deep in Philadelphia territory, forced a punt, and they came up with 3 points. That was the first and only touchdown. The Visa halftime report is coming up next. Welcome back to Dallas. For 29 years, Tex Schramm served as the Cowboys president and general manager, and he is a legend. He helped put the Dallas franchise on the map. He helped coordinate the merger between the NFL and the AFL. He saw the Cowboys win 2 Super Bowls. And of course, he brought us the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, the Ring of Honor here in Dallas, miking referees, playing football on Thanksgiving. Creativity, the legendary Tex Schramm, and moments ago was unveiled his name, the latest member of the Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor here at Texas Stadium. And a fine honor for a gentleman who passed on just a couple of months ago, and someone who will be missed. He died at the age of 83. But you talk about making the Dallas Cowboys America's team. He was the man.
And he was a visionary, too. You know, Sam, I think that's the thing, is that most people will argue that the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders were his biggest innovation, but that's not the case at all. It's the expansion and growth of the NFL to make it what it is today, like the Thanksgiving Day game.
Sure.
And when you think about football the way it is right now in the NFL, it's revered by everybody. It's a religion, if you will, and the honor that's bestowed to be up there on the ring that he created, fantastic.
And here today, a great defensive battle between two teams who are battling for first place in the NFC East. This is an old-time NFC East battle.
Oh, I guarantee you, Randy White and Tony Dorsett must be looking out there at the field and thinking, this is exactly how it used to be. Fierce, competitive, angry, and hard-hitting. Look at it. Just look at the yards. Only 45 rushing yards for the Eagles, 65 for the Cowboys, 85 for the Eagles total yards, and 101 total yards for the Dallas Cowboys on offense. That's amazing when you think about it. And kudos to Mike Zimmer, the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys, and Jim Johnson for Philadelphia for putting the situation they have out there on the field to shut them down. Because of your offense sitting there on the bike, going at a pace like that, just trying to stay a little bit loose.
Buckhalter behind Richie, trying to get outside. Cowboys get their hard hit. Send some flying. That win knocked them out at the 26-yard line, make it to 27.
And get a little push on them.
3 wide receivers for the Eagles, all to the right side. 5 defensive backs for Dallas on 3rd and 8. The handoff to Staley. Excuse me, it was 3rd and 3, not 3rd and 8. My apologies. Staley runs for the first down, gets across the 30-yard line. Fashion motion. Straight ahead, Deuce Staley breaks through. Good run by Staley. 3 years ago, he ran for 201 yards here in Texas Stadium.
He didn't just run into the back of his offensive lineman. He waited for a crease and got the most out of it.
Crash in motion again. Running the football exclusively. Buckhalter down to the 46-yard line. Talked about Deuce Staley and that great game in 2000, opening day. And it was 120 degrees on the field. That game began with the onside kick. But when it ended, it was Deuce Staley Day, as he rushed for 201 yards, including a career-long 60-yarder. With Buckhalter and Richie in the backfield and both wide receivers out to the right. The tight end is Chad Lewis. McNabb puts it up. Buckhalter brought down. Great tackle by Roy Williams. Short of the first down.
Sam, but apparently it was Dylan's agent trying to work out a deal.
And hoping that Dallas would talk to the Bengals, but no talks have ensued. Breaking through, Troy Hambrick picks up 13.
They're going right at the heart of the defense.
Jamar Martin in at fullback. Here's Hambrick again. Finds the opening on the tackle position. It's up to the 39-yard line.
You fake the run, you go over the top.
It's Hambrick again, 3 straight times. Gets up to the 42, short of a first down, bring up a 3rd and short. Matchup in Indy. Hambrick and Martin in the backfield. Hambrick again looking for the first down yardage. He's close. Mark Semino, the middle linebacker, made the stop for the season game. Play fake. Carter puts it up. Out of the backfield, Richie Anderson gets to midfield.
See how that works? You can't become a pass rusher and you can't become a pass cover guy when you're thinking run.
On 3rd and 3. Everybody out. The toss is to Terry Glenn. He's got the first down. Gets down to the Eagles' 40-yard line. Lito Shepard made the tackle. 5th catch of the game for Terry Glenn.
He's going to be matched up against Carlos Emmons. Carlos Emmons see, that's a mismatch. When you line up a linebacker on a wide receiver, that means you got caught defensively. And what they did, they had base personnel in, but they walked out the running up the linebacker on wide receiver.
Avion Queso takes the toss, wants to throw. He's got a man. Joey Galloway. He's down at the 5. He's touchdown at the 3.
A shot. If it gets intercepted, it's almost like a punt. Halfback pass, a little slip there too, Kaysen did.
The safety, Michael Lewis, bid on that play.
Well, because why? Because they ran the ball 7 times to get to that position on the field.
For the Cowboys at the 3. Hambrick hit twice, falls forward to the 1. It was a 37-yard pass completion from Avion Queso to Joey Galloway. Anderson, Martin, and Hambrick. It's Hambrick to the right. He's in. Touchdown.
Why not run over Larry Allen? He's big, he's strong, he's mean, and he's only a 9-time Pro Bowler.
Hambrick carried 8 times on that drive. The last time was for a touchdown. On that last drive, 8 carries for Troy Hambrick for 28 yards. And Big Larry Allen, he can take a breather. He did a good job on that drive.
Goal line was outstanding.
Toby Goins' kick coming down to James Thrash from the 10. Thrash looks for a lane, finds one, turns it upfield. The kicker, Goins, takes him down at the 40 with a good tackle.
It was a very meaningful.
They looked pretty good. Roger and Tony Dorsett and Bob Lilly, Randy Whiteband, the names go on and on. Play fake by McNabb. Throws, and it's broken up for the interference. Flag on the play. Pete Hunter going over the back of Freddie Mitchell.
So many elements of how the game is presented and how the game is. He loved tradition. He, for example.
That's what I understand.
And he took pictures of it. Yes.
On first down, McNabb pulled it down, decides to run. Now he throws and finds Deuce Staley. Big pickup. Staley may go. Cuts inside and gets in. Touchdown. What an effort by Deuce Staley as he dragged Dexter Coakley into the end zone.
Andy Reid drew the play up. I got to tell you, it all started with Donovan McNabb. And that's what he gives you that you can't defend, that you can't practice and practice. You can't emulate. It's his ability to get outside the pocket and make something out of nothing. Now, Deuce, everybody was covered. The wide receivers were covered downfield.
Deuce Staley, 52 yards off the catch and run. Coakley tried to drag him down. It was Staley dragging him into the end zone. And the great return of the Hall of Fame players and the Ring of Honor players. Play fake by Carter on first down. Going deep for Antonio Bryant. He's out there. And the wrestle for the ball. Who's got it? What's the ruling? Dallas completion. Antonio Bryant won it.
Play action pass. Quincy Carter has Antonio Bryant deep. This ball is underthrown, but watch Bryant just wrestle the ball away from everybody.
Now, when he comes down, does he have possession here,
He has possession right there. There's already possession. That is
right
complete
there.
possession.
Okay.
Well, from Andy's viewpoint, this sideline, all he sees is the end of it when he hits the ground and the ball come popping up. So it's a good challenge by Andy. He doesn't have the ability to see that. That's a possession, and that's out there. But he is down when he's on the ground. Watch this. The other angle we had, the very first angle we had, not that one, was the best. Down, out. But I want to show you the possession. The possession actually occurs. Watch, Sam. He pulls that ball in. Okay, right there, down.
But he's not down yet.
He's down. That's a complete pass right there. And now on the continuation of the play, when he hits the ground, if the ball is loose, he's pulling it out. That defender's pulling it out right there.
And the fans agree with you.
Yeah, that's a complete pass.
Thanksgiving Day game.
Right.
Here's Ron Bloom. To be continued. It's a long running cycle.
Receiver
Don't go away.
had possession of the ball, and when he was down on the ground in possession of the ball was pulled out by the defensive player. It's a completed forward pass. Philadelphia is charged a timeout.
Excellent job. Excellent job by the officiating. Now, Vern, you don't get the challenges in college football, do you?
No, and it makes for quicker games, I must say that, Bill.
Great grab by Antonio Bryant, wrestling with Lito Shepherd, and then with Michael Lewis. In motion, Terry Glenn. The play fake. Carter. Gonna run. Plenty of room inside the 15. Forgive him?
I've got a bumper sticker in my living room that says "I survived Terry Bradshaw."
Carter throwing, completing. Richie Anderson knocked out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Troy Vincent took him out. Cowboys starting to mix it up real well, Bill.
One game and the play action game does to a defense. You can't hone in on anything. The second you do start honing in on stuff, they come back and hit you with what you're not expecting. If you
Oh, sorry, I knew you were distracted. On second down, Hambrick. Oh, good tackle, Mark Seminole, the middle linebacker. Terrific play.
Hey, he is a fire plug. I'm telling you, he is great center of gravity.
They spread it out. Carter throws for the corner, too far. Antonio Bryant had a step on the defender, Lito Shepherd, but the pass overthrown. I didn't like that play at all.
No, I didn't either, to be honest with you. And I thought when they spread them out, so 3 wide receivers, they spread them out, I thought we were going to see a little bit of a quarterback draw. Drop back about 3-4 yards, set up, and then take off up the middle.
So the Cowboys get close to the goal line, but the Eagles stiffen. And now Billy Cundiff will try a 22-yard field goal out of the hold of Toby Goen. Cundiff puts it through. He's 2 for 2 in the game. And the Dallas Cowboys have a 6-point lead on the Philadelphia Eagles in Big D. And Dallas shows blitz. Here they come. McNabb gets rid of it. Broke it up. Darren Woodson. And a late flag. Flag on the play.
Away from the play
it might
as well.
be Pete Hunter.
It is.
He was on Chad Lewis, the tight end. That's an automatic first down for the Eagles. And
So doghouse. Themselves just let them have it.
from the 44, the play fake by McNabb. And the pass batted down. It's Greg Ellis. 21, 112 yards. Here's 2nd and 10. Ritchie, the fullback in motion, the toss to Buckhalter. Turns the corner. Knocked out of bounds by Pete Hunter at midfield.
Back and forth, moving all around. And I think it taxes the quarterback in this situation right here.
Here's 3rd and 4. McNabb being rushed. Gets it out to Staley. And Deuce. Right to the first down line. He's got it. Good effort again by Deuce Staley. Darren Woodson wrestled him down.
To be objective, I think the guy takes too many hits.
On first down, Correll Buckhalter behind Ritchie. Good block. Turns the corner and turns it into a nice gain. Out of bounds.
maybe a yard short of the first down marker. They lead by 6, but it's 3rd and 1 for the Eagles.
It's like they're trying to kill the clock.
They're really winding that clock down. 5 seconds on the play clock. Quarterback sneak and a first down. And it's tough to stop Donovan McNabb at 6'3" or 6'2", 240.
He's on me any different. Every receiver in the league knows about Woodson and Williams.
Swing it out to Staley. Got a blocker in front of him. Takes it to the sideline. And Woodson drags him out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The Eagles come back with a nice pickup. 3rd catch of the game for Deuce Staley.
That's why he dropped it.
Alonzo Ephraim ineligible at tight end, the backup center, as they go on 3rd and less than a yard. And once again, the quarterback sneak by Donovan McNabb for what looks to be the first down.
And if you score a touchdown, well, they've caught back up in the time of possession because of this drive. Just inches here.
Oh, it's an inch short. 1 chain length. Season.
They're not killing this play clock. They just want to go get it.
McNabb. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. Hank Fraley gets up and points for first down.
Sneak, you got it.
This is the 13th play of the drive. It's Terrell Buckholder cutting it back inside the 20. A nice run.
This is a nice drive.
Just across the 20-yard line. It's Buckholder behind Ritchie. Cuts it inside. Speeding away. Inside the 10. Good move at the 5. Touchdown.
Cut back, cut back, cut back.
How about that? Those moves by Terrell Buckholder. Coy Detmer, the holder. The Eagles, for the first time in the game, lead it 21-20.
Outside, outside, outside. Okay, we'll cut it back on you. Right there. The safety Williams gets buried inside, and Buckholder.
Second touchdown of the season for Terrell Buckholder. Eagles lead. David Akers kicking off. Zuriel Smith from the 6. Good opening, breaks through. Smith into Eagles territory, and they take him down at the 40-yard line. The rookie Zuriel Smith.
Guys, he found Dave Meggett at Townsend State, a Division III school. And ever since then, every time he's been in the league, he'll always go to the small schools and look for return guys, punt returners, kick returners. He says if you can return punts or kicks, you can do it at any level in college. You can do it in the pros.
He's always been looking for another Meggett. Hambrick knocked over one man, gets down to the 37-yard line. Carlos Emmons made the stop, but the Cowboys,
well, now
they're now in scoring position.
Yes.
Play fake. Carter wants to throw, and he does. Tony McGee, the second tight end, dropped the ball when he was hit by Carlos Emmons. McGee, who was a late cut in training camp, just re-signed this week.
Well, that's pretty good coverage too by Carlos Emmons. And that's what he does. That's what Carlos Emmons does.
Carter works out of the shotgun. Eagles come with a blitz. Carter gets rid of it. By Joey Galloway inside the 20 to the 17.
All the way on the other side of the ball.
Now it's 1st and 15 at the 23. It's Hambrick carrying. Big hole. Hambrick down to the 11-yard line. Michael Lewis, the safety, stopped him. The Cowboys have run the ball well in the second half. Kason and Jamar Martin in the backfield.
Philly can't stop the clock now. They're out of timeout, Sam.
Here's Kason. He stopped short of the first down.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful when you put Kason in or a young guy. You have to tell these guys, hey, they all want to get to the end zone.
The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. And the Dallas Cowboys have regained the lead with 1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
The Cowboys lead the Eagles 23-21. Getting his guys ready. They need a big return. Toby going to kick off for Dallas. Thrash from the 6. Takes it outside. Cuts back inside, and a good return by James. Still going up near midfield. We welcome those of you who were watching the Chicago Bears and New Orleans Saints, the Saints' second win of the season. 2 remaining. McNabb being rushed, throws it away.
What was that?
That was a big blitz from outside by Dexter Coakley. Receivers, Deuce Staley in the backfield. McNabb short drop, throwing sideline, and it's off the shoulder of Billy McMullen. Ball. 3 wide receivers. Dallas showing blitz. Here they come. McNabb dropped the ball. It's loose. And Cowboys have it. And here they come, right here.
Right up the middle. Deuce Staley let 2 guys run right by him.
3rd sack of the game by the Cowboys. What a huge defensive play. And this game will end in just seconds. The fumble, the
same page.
The Cowboys defeat the Eagles 23-21. Randall Williams gets the game ball. He returned that onside kick attempt for a touchdown on the opening play of the game. It helped set the tone. Great battle. Andy Reid and Bill Parcells. The Cowboys are 4-1.